The Big Daddy G Show. The Big Daddy G Show. The Big Daddy G Show.
Here's yo daddy. Hey kids, welcome. Give me a second. Oh, woo, baby. Welcome to the Big Daddy G Show. I am the Big Daddy G. Who knew? Okay, so today we have a really cool show for you. It's some of it is educational, and some of it isn't. Ha! So, a couple of things that we're going to do today is a few weeks ago we went to Pflugerville. I found this really cool place that sells hot dogs. How cool is that? And they were so delicious that we decided to film a segment about the show. And then come to find out, we thought that it was like a corporate type thing, and we don't like to do corporate stuff unless they give us a lot of money. But turns out they're not corporate. So it's a mom and pop type operation. So we wanted to tell you guys about it, and they also have a service where they'll deliver it to you. They don't, but they have companies that deliver, like Uber and Favor and stuff like that. So a couple of things that are going on in the world. I don't know, but a couple of things that are going on. Again, our prayers go out to the people in Las Vegas that were hurt and that were hurt really badly, and for the families that had sons and daughters and moms and dads that didn't make it. Our prayers are with y'all. The people in Puerto Rico, they're still devastated. They're still not getting the help that they need. Why, you wonder? So anyway, again, we're not a political show, but we need to put a little fire under, the orange guy to do the right thing. So, you know what to do. Call your congressmen, your senators, call the White House, and tell them that Puerto Ricans are American citizens, and Puerto Ricans deserve FEMA's help. FEMA is helping, not as much as they should, because it's a lot of water, big water. So, it's sad sometimes. I remember George Carlin having a skit where he said, they don't care. They just don't care about you. They don't care about me. They don't care about you. They don't care. And it's kind of hard, it's kind of hard as a human being to think that there's a person out there that just doesn't care about another human being. What kind of life did they have? What led them to be this way? And why do we have these people in office? I don't know. But it sounds to me like it's time to vote them out of office and get people that have feelings in office. And hopefully people that aren't billionaires and millionaires. A lot of those people that go into office go in poor and they come out millionaires. Well, how do you do that? So anyway, again, to all the people in Puerto Rico, I have a lot of friends that are Puerto Rican, and so I include you guys in my prayers every night. I'm not a religious person, but I do believe in a higher being. So with that being said, what we're going to do today is I wanted to go ahead and introduce the people from, we got the whole family, and we got the whole family, and we're going to show you a clip that we shot there, but I wanted you guys to meet the family first. Now, they all work in the store. So if you go to the store, you're going to see one of them working there, especially Greg, the dad. He's a very, very hard worker, but not as hard a worker as the missus. So, even though he thinks he is, I've seen it. She works harder, so, and puts up with a lot more. So, the first little guy, we're going to bring the kids out first, and then we're going to bring out the parents. The first little guy we're going to bring in, his name is Connor, and Connor's going to do a little dance for us. But before we bring Connor out, I do want to bring up the fact that after the Pfranks piece, and that's Pfranks, before we end the show, we're going to show you a segment of useless information. So you got to tune in for that, because there's useless information out there that you should know about. So, okay. So the first little guy we're going to bring in, his name is Connor, Mr. Connor Pope. Come on in, Connor. And if you'll notice, Connor is wearing a hot dog costume. Ta-da! So, Connor, tell me a little bit about Connor, and try to speak up if you can.
I was born in Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
I sort of grew up everywhere.
Yeah.
We moved a lot.
Yeah.
We settled in Texas.
Okay, can you speak up just a little bit? Just a little bit louder. Just pretend you're out on the playground. Come on, dude.
We settled in Texas.
Uh-huh.
I went to school at Ferguson Elementary School until 7th grade, and then I moved to Rio House Elementary School until I was in 5th grade. Now we're present day, which is I'm in 6th grade.
You're in the 6th grade now? And how old are you now?
I am 12 years old.
12 years old. Wow. Do you remember back when you were 4 or 5?
Not too much.
Not too much? Are you sure?
Well, sort of when I was 5, but not whenever I was 4.
So, what grade are you in? 6?
Yes.
And what's your favorite subject in school?
Maybe math right now.
Math? Now, don't forget to speak up. And why do you like math so much?
We're not learning stuff too hard right now, and it's pretty easy for right now.
It's pretty easy for right now. And what's your second favorite subject?
Science. I'm a big science guy.
Really? Do you follow, like, what kind of science? Are you into the stars, like that kind of science? Or are you into, like...
More like density and float and sink and stuff like that.
Oh, nice, nice. And what is it about it that you like so much about science?
The way how objects react to other objects in certain forms.
Dude, you ought to look into, there's this telescope that they have. I'm not sure exactly where it is. I think it's in Brazil or something. But we have recently got hit by a shock wave where two planets collided. I'm not sure if they were planets or stars, but they collided, and they're millions and millions of miles away, and we just got hit, or we're gonna get hit by that shock, because it's kind of like when you throw a rock in a little pond or something, and those ripples.
Yeah.
So we're about to get some of those ripples, from what I understand. So I'm waiting, I'm waiting for that. So from what I understand, you're going to do a little dance for us? Okay. And what is this dance called? Does it have a name or anything?
The original name is called the floss because you go back and forth with your hand.
Yeah.
But we, in the Mr. Frank's franchise, we call it the Frank floss.
You call it the what?
Frank floss?
Frank floss?
Yes.
Okay. Frank floss. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Connor. Oh, you have two middle names. What were they again?
Lamont and Calvin.
Connor Lamont Calvin Pope is about to dance for you only on the Big Daddy G Show. All right. CJ's got you a little spot right there. See where that light is? All right. So do you need any music? Does that help? Oh, okay. All right, we'll do the dance. And here we go, folks. Dude, that was awesome, dude. That was awesome. So, ladies and gentlemen, only on the Big Daddy G Show, Connor Hope dancing for you, for your pleasure. So, okay, Connor, what we're going to do next is I think we're bringing in, is it Megan? Or Morgan, I'm sorry. Morgan, come on in, Morgan. Oh, scoot on over there, Connor. Hi, Morgan. And did we want to get Hunter in here also, or are we good? Oh, are we good? Okay, we're good. See, I actually met Morgan on the set at the in Pflugerville at the store, at the hot dog store. And so, Morgan, tell me a little bit about you.
I am 14 years old,
Uh-huh.
and I go to Seal Middle School.
To Seal, can you speak up a little bit?
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Okay, it's okay.
I go to Seal Middle School, and I'm in choir.
Oh wow, dude. What's like? What kind of music do you listen to?
The music we sing in choir isn't really what I listen to. I don't. We kind of sing like slower songs,
Mhm.
or like more.
Like, give me an example.
Like,
Like, what's your favorite song that you guys have been singing lately?
we sing a French song.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Plaisir d'amour.
Oh wow. Can you sing a little bit for us? Well, we just want to hear your voice. Can you? I'll help you.
You will?
I don't know the words,
yeah.
but I can hum along. Okay,
Okay.
you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Plaisir d'amour, j'écrirai comme maior, sagrada mordelero de Sevilla.
Dude, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
That was beautiful. And so, are you married? No, not yet. And what grade are you in?
I'm in 8th grade.
8th grade. And how old are you?
I'm 14.
14 years old, 8th grade, and with a beautiful voice. Well, you're going to have to come back and sing for us sometime. Would that be cool? Okay. We actually were thinking, and we wanted to do our theme show, or the theme song. I wanted to get a bunch of kids to sing it. Hi-ho, what do you know? The Big Daddy G Show. You know, because I'm the one that's singing it, and so anyway, I just thought that it'd sound better if we had kids singing it. So, what's your favorite subject in school?
Math.
Math, okay. And why do you like math so much?
It just comes kind of easy for me.
Huh.
It's like the formulas are really easy.
Okay. Well, do you think maybe you might have Jewish blood in you? No? Because I'm real good with math too. So, anyway, so your favorite subject is math. What's the subject you don't like?
Science.
Science? Wow, it's like you and your little brother. Hey, Connor, come on, move over here to this edge. Move over here to this edge. There was one thing that I forgot to do. I wanted to ask Connor, and then I'll ask you. So, Connor, we have a little segment that we're doing. It's called, okay, Tyrone, I'm probably going to blow the mic up, so ready? Perdóname. Okay, so what that means in Spanish, it means forgive me. Okay, and it's actually a song in Spanish, but I don't know the name of the song, but it's a beautiful song. So anyway, I wanted you to look in the camera and ask, like, somebody that you did something wrong to them, you know, whether you punched them when you were in the 1st grade or something that you feel bad about, that you want to say, please forgive me, I did this. And you can say, you don't have to say their full name, but you can say like their first name and then say what school they were at or something like that. Can you think of anything you did It could even be mom and dad. You did something wrong that you feel bad about, and maybe they don't know about it, and they, are about to find out. So, can you think of something that you did?
Well, I don't remember
That-
the girl's name.
You got to speak up a little bit.
I don't remember the girl's name, but we were in kindergarten and she stole my cookie. So I pretty much sucker punched her in the gut. And I got in trouble for the rest of the day.
And what was her name?
I don't remember. It was so long ago.
And what school was it?
Murchison Elementary School.
Murchison? Is that here in Texas or up in Iowa?
Here in Texas.
Here in Texas? Okay, well, look into that camera and say, I'm sorry I sucker punched you in the stomach.
I'm sorry that I sucker punched you in the stomach.
And how long ago did that happen?
6 years ago.
6 years ago? Wow, okay. Now another segment that we have, which I haven't come up with a song for yet, it's called May You Rest in Pieces. Okay, and what that is somebody that did something wrong to you. So can you think of something that somebody did wrong to you that you want to say to them, may you rest in pieces? Can you think of something? Well, think about it for a second. You tell me, Morgan, something that somebody did, or something that you did to somebody that was mean, or you feel bad about, that you want to apologize for. Can you think of anything?
In 6th grade,
Uh-huh.
it was like the first week of school, and I was really nervous. And a girl said something that I didn't like,
Yeah.
and so I cut a piece of her hair with the scissors.
What was the girl's name?
Steffi.
Steffi. So say, look, which camera? There's the camera 3 right there. So say, Steffi, I'm sorry.
Steffi, I'm sorry I cut your hair in 6th grade.
There you go. And what school was that?
That was at Seal Middle School.
Okay, Seal Middle School. Okay, now, what about something that somebody did wrong? Have you thought about something that somebody did wrong to you yet?
Yes.
Okay, what have you got? But remember to speak up.
Going back to the whenever I said I'm sorry one.
Uh-huh.
May you rest in pieces for stealing my cookie.
Oh, there you go. There you go. But you don't remember her name?
No.
Okay. And what about you? Rest in pieces. Something that somebody did that was wrong.
Today at lunch, somebody stole my chicken nuggets.
Wow.
I don't know who.
You don't know who it was? All right. So look in that camera and say, whoever it was that stole my chicken nuggets.
Whoever it was that stole my chicken nuggets, may you rest in pieces.
There you go. All right. So it's so nice to talk to you. Can you scoot over just a little bit, Connor, and let your sister sit there next to you? And next we're going to have, we're going to have Hunter. That's right, Hunter. Come on in, Hunter. Nice to meet you. Have a seat. We're going to be nice, don't worry. So your name is Hunter.
Yes, sir.
Now, you actually weren't at the store when we were there.
No, sir.
No, because you had had an accident.
Yeah, yes,
Can you
I
tell
did.
us a little bit about the accident?
Well, you see what had happened is
You were framed. No.
no, different story.
I was framed! Something like that? Okay.
No, so there's a construction site like right by where we live, and I decided to walk out there with Morgan and Connor and one of her friends, and they have a big sandhill that we always climb up on, and we did it a couple times before, so I felt pretty secure about doing it. And we walked out there, and the sandhill kind of changed. I guess they were pulling sand off it or something.
Uh-huh.
But I got up there pretty easily, but Morgan and Connor couldn't get up there, but Morgan's friend got up there all right too. But I decided I would come down to help Morgan and Connor because, I wanted them to have fun too. But while I was coming down, I got caught on some like vegetation, I guess, and I like kind of yanked my foot and I started into a run, and there was a bed frame at the bottom and a mattress at the bottom, and I didn't want to hit the bed frame, and I didn't even think to jump on the mattress. So I just like jumped because I thought I was close enough, and instead of jumping with my feet, I jumped with my head and I hit a rock.
And that's how he got this scar. CJ, can you zoom in, or somebody zoom in on this scar right here? Can y'all see that scar? It's a good one, dude. That's a good scar. So you see, now you have something to talk about for the rest of your life. People go, how'd you get that scar? But you got to tell them, well, I was an astronaut orbiting the planet. I can't tell you which planet, or I'd have to kill you. You know, gotta make it good. So what school do you go to?
I go to Henderson High School.
Henderson High School, and that's in Pflugerville?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. And what grade are you in?
I'm a 10th grader this year.
10th grader, and how old are you?
I'm 15.
15. Holy moly, poor dad. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Dad. Okay, so what's your favorite class or subject in school besides girls? I'm sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. It's difficult to pick,
Uh-huh.
but I really enjoy history.
And what kind of history? Like American or world or?
Right now, I've been doing a lot of like geography,
Yeah.
human history, and now we're doing world history in my grade level. But next year is APUSH, which
Mhm.
is AP U.S. history, which is something that I really enjoy.
Nice, nice. Well, dude, the United States, and we got a lot of history. So, and what is your least favorite subject?
I'm not a big fan of the math.
Ah, isn't that strange? Now, you two, that's your favorite subject, but he's not a big fan of math. Well, I'll tell you this about math, and this is something the kids at home need to know also. Dude, you need to like math because it's something you're going to use for the rest of your life. It's not like, oh, well, I'm not going to have to use that. Dude, you will use it for the rest of your life, and it'll save you a lot of money if you know how to use it. So, another question is, are you married?
I'm really just looking for the right girl right now.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna say I'm not tied down.
Okay. Oh, so there is somebody. Kind of, sort of. All right. Well, we're not going to go there because I don't want to. I want to embarrass you, but not that bad.
Yes, sir.
All right. So again, we have a segment called "Perdóname," which means "forgive me" in Spanish. And so, what can you tell us? Who did you wrong that you want to apologize? Now, this is worldwide television, so people all over the world are watching you right now. So whoever it was that you did wrong to, now's the time. And it could be mom or dad, not that you'd ever do anything wrong. But except for the hospital bill, yeah. That's a...
I don't know. I'm trying to get a bowling team started at Hendrickson.
Uh-huh.
I have a lot of people on my team right now. I have a feeling some people might drop out once they have to pay the bill for it.
Ah,
But I understand.
yeah.
It's rough times.
But is there anybody in particular that you want to say you're sorry to?
That I'm sorry
Yeah,
to.
that they did something bad, or I'm sorry, that you did something bad to them, you know.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Okay,
I am sorry to Michael Forche
okay,
because in the second grade,
yeah.
we were playing a game, and it was like a lava monster game. And we were climbing something, and he was trying to climb up behind me, and I pushed him off and broke his arm.
You broke his arm?
I broke his arm.
Wow. Well, look in that camera too, or I'm sorry, camera one, and say Michael Forte.
Michael Forche.
Forte.
I am sorry for breaking your arm, man.
All right. And now, what about something that somebody did to you? Something that you want to say, may you rest in pieces.
Morgan,
Oh,
may he rest in pieces for tripping me and causing me to get another head injury up here.
and when did that happen?
That was when I was like 5.
Oh, 5. Okay. Golly. So he's been carrying this anger since. All right.
It's been a rough time.
All right. But she didn't mean to.
Oh no, of course not.
All right.
We made up.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, dude, it was so awesome talking to you. go ahead and scoot on over, Mr. Connor. And next we're going to bring, are we bringing in Mom or Dad next, Tyrone? Do we know? Oh, okay. All right, so let's go ahead and bring Dad in. And Mom. Come on in. Greg. Sit down. All right, so this is Mr. Well, this is Greg, but the name of his store, where are we, right here? Can we do a zoom in on this? This is the TV that he has. There you go, Mr. Franks. And there's the phone number, 512-903-7378. Twice as nice, so I'm going to say it again, 512-903-7378. And it's MrFranks.com. And we put a key on there to configure that, right? Okay. Now, why did you decide to go with a hot dog stand?
So, initially, I thought it would be easy.
Uh-huh.
Notice the past tense.
Yeah.
There was an established hamburger restaurant,
Yeah.
a local mom and pop there in Pflugerville.
Right.
The hamburger space was filled,
Yeah.
and after a little bit of market research, I realized that I couldn't find a better hot dog than what I could make at home.
Right.
I also wanted to bring, there's a couple of generations of kids that think of hot dog as a kid's menu item or just a sidebar, as many restaurants do, and I wanted to bring back that all-American hot dog
Right.
so people understood that hot dogs are a meal.
Right.
They're not just something you add on to it.
Right. And where are you from?
I'm originally from Minnesota.
Minnesota?
Yeah, sure.
And how long have you been in Texas?
Since 2009.
2009? So, you're already a Texan. So, I think 7 years. You have to be here 7 years and then you're a Texan. And that's it. You gotta, you gotta say from now on when people say, where are you from? Texas. You know. And how about Mom? Where are you from?
I am from Michigan.
From Michigan? And can we get you to speak that just a little bit? But you're from Michigan? What part of Michigan?
Warren, Michigan.
Warren? Well,
Which is a suburb of
Detroit!
Detroit.
Our CKRTV is from Detroit, so, or the suburbs of Detroit. He had to leave in a hurry because, well, anyway, there was, shotguns and that kind of thing, and wedding bells, that kind of thing. So, but he's here now, so it's all good. So, how long has the store been open?
2.5 years.
2.5 years now. And I mentioned earlier that there's some companies that deliver that'll come and pick it up and deliver.
Indeed.
And what are the name of those
So
companies?
we are available on Uber Eats, which is an everywhere app. They'll come and grab it for you, bring it out to you right quick. And we are on Bite Squad,
Okay.
which is a Minnesota-based delivery company,
Wow.
which is why we're on Bite Squad.
Nice.
We're working
Nice.
towards getting on Favor, as you
Uh-huh.
mentioned, and sort of in talks with Amazon as well. But currently Uber Eats and Bite Squad.
Okay. And do they just call this number, or what do they do?
So,
Like-
funny enough, that number.
Hold that thought. For the people that don't know what Uber Eats is, and what was the other? Bite Squad?
Bite Squad.
Bite Squad. Americans, if they're hungry but they don't feel like driving, this is how spoiled we are. We can call somebody to go and get the food for us and bring it to our door, nice and hot. So, welcome to America. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. You don't know?
I lost my train of thought. It derailed on me there.
That's okay.
Oh, so that number is the
Yeah.
direct number to the shop. Funny enough, that number is the direct number to me.
Okay.
To get a hold of Uber Eats,
Yeah.
you would go to Uber Eats. There's a download app that you can grab,
Okay.
and then you search for it. Search for Mr. Pfranks,
Uh-huh.
spelled properly, and it'll come up. And if you're within our delivery area, absolutely pop up. You can make an order there. Same with Bite Squad. You can go online via your handheld mobile device or computer and find Mr. Frank's, your mom and pop hot dog shop right on there,
Nice.
and order right from there. And they'll bring it to you just like you said.
Nice. Well, another thing I wanted to do was I wanted to ask you, well, first of all, how long have y'all been married?
15 years.
15 hard years.
Very hard.
Very hard years. And where did y'all get married?
Anoka, Minnesota.
Anoka, Minnesota.
Yeah.
And do you remember what he said, or how did he do it? How did he ask you?
Is this really?
Yeah. How did he ask you?
This will be wonderful.
Yeah.
Really?
You know, now you
Like
gotta
me to relay
now
that
you gotta
story?
tell them because they're gonna write. They're gonna write.
So this is a classic love story, as beautiful as it gets. We met on a bus, traveling to downtown, hung around for a little while, and basically I came home from work one day after many months of attempting to avoid said situation, and here's how the proposal went down. I rolled in and I said, "So you want to get hitched or what?" And she said, "Yeah, I guess."
Yeah, I guess.
And I said, "Well, I'm probably free on Wednesday. I should go and get some rings." And then
Such a romantic.
And then I did.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Go ahead, keep going.
Yes.
Talk amongst
I-
yourselves. That's something. You know, at least he asked. Yeah.
Classic.
He didn't get you drunk and go, "Oh, this guy here, you know, he's a preacher. I mean, he works at the bowling alley. Yeah, just play along."
So, well, I mean, I've been to your store, and y'all, you know, it's a mom and pop store. So if you want really good food at really good price, Mr. Frank's. And tell me, what is your number one seller there? What do people ask for the most?
Day to day it varies, but the two top sellers
Yeah.
very easily are the Kraut Dog,
Okay.
so our quarter-pound, 100% all beef Hebrew National Kosher dog, topped with Frank sauerkraut,
Okay.
and the chili cheese and onions. So chili cheese and onions they fight neck and neck.
Yeah, I've had them both, and I'm telling you, dude, they're delicious. So, all right, so we're gonna do a real quick question. Somebody that you did wrong, that you want to say
I've
thank
done
you,
no one
or
wrong.
you want to say I'm sorry. Nobody?
No one ever.
No
Oh,
one?
yes, I do. My apologies.
Okay.
Which camera are we at?
I
3.
guess we're gonna go 3.
I would like to apologize, Mom, for not being there and for being there.
For being there. Okay.
Other than that, I'm pretty much good with everything.
Okay.
So,
And what about rest in pieces?
so
Who did you wrong?
while the list is many and varied,
Uh-huh.
I don't know that I can call anybody out like that.
Yeah.
Simply because I want to sell everybody a hot dog.
Okay. 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 What about you, Mom?
I got nothing.
You got nothing?
I got nothing.
Nobody did you wrong.
And don't go for the
I
easy
don't
one.
even know.
Don't talk to me because I'm
Okay. All right. Well, we tried. We tried. So the next thing we're going to do now is I want to go ahead and introduce the Mr. Frank's segment that we did. Guys, you're going to enjoy this. Tyrone, can we roll that clip now? Okay. So you're really going to enjoy this. This is in Pflugerville, Texas, and it's called Mr. Frank's. And this is a koozie. If you want a koozie, write us at bigdaddyg.com, and we will send you a koozie. So, or Tyrone will send you a koozie. So, go ahead and roll the clip, Mr. Smith.
Welcome to Mr. Frank's, y'all. We're open. Come on in.
So here we are at Mr. Frank's in Pflugerville, Texas. Mr. Frank's, what's your angle?
Well, sir, what we have is quarter-pound, 100% all beef, Hebrew National, kosher and gluten-free dogs. I will happily top that for you. Chili, cheese, onions, sauerkraut, jalapenos. Any way you like it, same price.
Let's go all the way.
Outstanding.
I'm so hungry. Just feed me. Just pile it on, you know? Just make it like you're making it for your mother-in-law.
You know it.
Except without the poison.
Less glass? Very good.
Let's glass. Very good, very good. So here we go. We're starting off with the chili. Oh, look at that. You're an expert at this, aren't you, young man?
I've done a few in my day. It's always my pleasure to serve. Get a little bit of cheese.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Sauerkraut.
We gotta have this sauerkraut. Now this isn't your typical sauerkraut.
No, this is Frank's kraut.
Exactly.
The only kind I use.
And it's the only kind that I eat.
Since we're in Texas, jalapenos.
Oh,
to
yeah.
the roof. If
Well-
I'm not afeared and you're not afeared, everybody gets jalapeno up out of here.
Oh. And you do sell Tums, right?
Never in need.
Never in need. Okay.
I'll serve you right over here, sir.
All right. Oh, I love to be served. All right, folks. This is why I come to Pflugerville. So here we are at Mr. Frank's in Pflugerville, Texas, trying to find out why these people are here and what they're eating. Excuse me, sir, what are you eating?
Chili cheese dog,
And why?
because it's delicious.
All right. And you, sir, what are you eating?
I get a chili cheese dog with jalapenos and hot Cheetos.
And you, miss, are you hangry?
I'm very hangry, but I've got a chili cheese dog with hot Cheetos on top, so I'm good.
And you have jalapenos on yours.
I do.
You hate yourself, don't you?
I do.
All right. And what about you? What are you and Thomas having?
Chili cheese dog.
Just plain?
Yeah, no jalapenos.
Nice. And what are you having, young man?
I had it all the way. It's almost gone though.
Yeah, you had it all the way, didn't you?
I did.
All right. And now we're going to move over to this other table and find out what these people are doing. All right. And what about you? What are you having?
I get the half chili cheese, half sauerkraut, and then the bite in the middle is the best.
The bite in the middle is the best. You heard it from her. I have no idea what that means.
I get sauerkraut and then add relish and spicy mustard to it.
And what do you think of that sauerkraut?
I love it. It has a sweet taste.
It's like none other, right?
Right.
Okay, kids, here we are at Mr. Frank's in Pflugerville, Texas. And we found someone in the corner. What are they up to? I think we've just discovered a new fetish. And she's a school teacher. Oh my God. It's okay, they're married and they have kids. Was it delicious?
Very good.
Does she often talk with her mouth full? Okay, there you have it. They really are married. So here we are at Mr. Frank's in Pflugerville, Texas. I know I keep saying it. There's a reason for that. Here we are at the table. The police just dropped these people off. From what I understand, they have counseling here at Mr. Frank's. And here's Mrs. Frank's doing the counseling. So would you call this comfort food?
Absolutely.
Do you feel comfortable?
I do.
What about you? Do you feel comfortable?
Yes, I do feel comfortable.
She took the earplugs off, so now we can talk normally. So do you like those nachos?
Yes, they're very good.
How often do you have them?
Every time I come.
And how often is that?
Like at least once a month.
Dude, those are cool glasses. Did you pick those out yourself? All right, nice. What about you guys? Is that comfort food over there?
Oh yeah, this is the best stuff. We love coming in here because they treat us like family when we come in too.
Yep.
And there is one of the characters from King of the Hill that didn't make it. What about you, young lady? Do you enjoy the food here?
I definitely enjoy it, as well as the company and counseling. Much needed.
Much needed. And is she any good at counseling?
Very much. She's very good at talking with us all the time, anytime we come in.
And she's married, so you know she has to have a lot of patience.
Oh, we know.
Do you have a lot of patience?
Absolutely. I'm married to Mr. Franks for you know.
Can he be a wiener?
Can I be a wiener?
No, can he be a wiener?
He is a wiener. Yes, he is.
We have a kid here at Mr. Frank's that has a Frank problem. Molly, you're frequent here, aren't you?
Yes.
Can you prove it to us?
Yes.
Show me how you're going to prove it to us.
Cards from buying, and I have two of them that are quite close together. This one is I'm the 725th customer that has a card, and then 821st customer.
And is that all the cards you have on here? Where are the other ones? All right, let's go look at those. Can we find those? I see it up there. So that's 30 hot dogs so far. Is that right?
Yes.
Wow. That's amazing. You must really like this place.
I have one more card.
Where's Mrs. Franks? We need counseling. Immediately! Mrs. Franks! This girl needs counseling.
Yes, she does, but we love her. We love everybody that keeps coming back and putting their cards on the wall.
There you go. Kids, you gotta come here. This is where it's at, right here, Mr. Frank's in Pflugerville, Texas. Come on down for counseling and a Frank. We're gonna go outside and have a beer now. Bye. All right, kids. I gotta go because I've gotta eat, so I gotta let you guys go. I'm just gonna have a beer out here in the patio, which is also dog and cat and kangaroo friendly. So bring your pet. Have a hot dog, bring your own beer for right now. Pretty soon they'll be selling beer, but right now you gotta bring your own. I brought one beer, and that's all I'm having. Connor, what are you having over there, Connor?
I'm having a jalapenos, onions, on a Frito pie with chili and cheese.
Nice. And I'm having nachos and a hot dog all the way. All right, kids, we'll see you at the studio. Be good, and if you can't be good, take pictures. All right, don't get much better than this, does it?
Nope.
Okay, kids, we're back. There was one little segment. First, I wanted to explain something to you. Those little cards, can you tell us a little bit about those cards, what they are?
So absolutely. Those are our buy 9, get the 10th one free punch card. From the day that we opened, every dog that you buy, and it's only dogs,
Yeah.
we give you 1 punch. So if you come in and buy 3 dogs, we give you 3 punches. You're that close to being on the wall of winners. Today I put up card 964. So we've had some significant movement in there. We just like to give back.
Right.
You dedicated some time to us. We'd like to thank you for that on an ongoing basis.
All right. So you buy 9 and you get the 10th one free. And what it is after all the cards are punched, or the 10 is punched, then they put them up on the wall. And that's what all those cards were. So, dude, you saw how many cards there were. So this is a good place to go eat, you know? And what are your hours?
So currently, they'll be changing shortly, but generally we are Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 8. Right now we're still at the tail end of summer hours. So Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we stay open just an hour extra till 9 to deal with each time you come back from the lake or wherever you're at. We'll be going into fall/winter hours here very shortly.
Awesome, awesome. Well, so there you have it. There was another little segment that we shot that we didn't have time to put it in the main segment. But what it is it's a map that he has up on the wall. And what you do is you get a pin. Are those pins free or do you buy them?
Absolutely free.
They're free. And what you do is you take the pin. I was charged. I don't know why. But anyway, you get the pin and you put it to whatever city you're from, state, whatever. And Tyrone, can we go ahead and roll that clip? All right, it's a really short clip, kids. Enjoy this.
So the map on the wall is where everyone who's visited us at Mr. Frank's is from. My pin is in Minnesota.
Yeah.
My wife's is in Michigan. We encourage you to represent where you've been from or where you'd like to give a shout out to. Here's a couple of pins.
All right.
Please do so.
Well, the first pin I'm going to put in is 90 miles north of Nome because our race car driver, Roberto, friend, is right there. So that's him. And then, of course, we're Austin based. So I'm going to put one right here in the middle. There you go. Along with a bunch of other ones right there. But I do want to show you something. See Canada, Ontario, nobody from Ontario, nobody from Quebec, nobody from Manitoba, one person from British Columbia, and nobody from Greenland, nobody come down here, nobody from Chile has been here, nobody from Bolivia, a couple of people from Argentina. Come on guys, look at this. Africa, hardly anybody from Africa. And look up here, 2 people from Russia, nobody from Mongolia, few people from China. If you go down here to Australia, like 5 people from Australia. There's so many places that people have not been here from. Here's Fuji, nobody. The Solomon Islands, nobody. So folks, come on. You need to come down here and represent and get yourself a Frank. Come down here to Frank's in Pflugerville. Put up a pin. Kids, if you're from Detroit, like our CJ is, you need to come down here and put in a pin. Detroit! Oh, hey, we're back. Okay, so that was the little segment that we shot about the map. And where's the strangest place that people have come and put a little thing on?
So I have 3 that are in some ways unique. We had a gentleman who was stationed at McMurdo Air Base in Antarctica.
Wow, nice.
And they pinned that for me, which got me the full sweep of all 7 continents.
Nice.
Funny enough, I had all 7 continents before I had filled out the U.S.
Wow.
I have a young lady who came in, and she is pinned above the Arctic Circle in Norway, from a little village in Norway. And then people think it's a mistake, but there's a small island off the coast of South America and just below Africa, close there, that's owned by Norway. It's tiny.
Yeah.
And there's somebody that was born there and pinned that one up. So we get folks from all over.
Nice.
Have a gentleman in today from Nigeria.
Oh, nice.
So
nice.
we get folks from everywhere.
Nice.
We love it.
Okay, so we have one more segment that we wanted to show you, and this is called Useless Information. I know y'all have been waiting for it. We get emails about this. I think it's the most popular segment that we have so far. It's called Useless Information, and what it is people need to know stupid stuff, and I happen to be full of useless information. So Tyrone, can we roll that clip? All right, and enjoy this.
Welcome to another segment of useless information. Number 1, stewardesses. The word stewardesses is the longest word that is typed with only the left hand. Now you know. Useless information number 2. To escape the grip of a crocodile, you just shove your thumb into his eye and he will release you immediately. Now you have that useless information for the rest of your life. Useless information number 3. Reindeers love to eat bananas. It is like heroin to them. I don't know why, but reindeers love to eat bananas. Useless information number 4. No word in the English language. Sorry, let me pronounce that better. No word in the English language rhymes with the word month, orange, a silver, or purple. I know you're sitting there going, oh, no, I can rhyme something with this. No, you can't. Cut it out. Okay. You got it? Okay. Useless information. Number 5. The word samba means navels rubbing up against each other. One more time, I'm going to tell you. The word samba means navels rubbing up against each other. And that's it for this segment of useless information. You can go and tell all your friends now. Go. Tell them. And Viva México.
Hey kids, we're back, believe it or not. Okay, so we have a few minutes and I wanted to talk to you guys about the filming that we did there. Can you tell me what it is that you enjoyed the most, or what, what? First of all, I think I was late. I'm sure I was late on the set, but you guys had a bunch of stuff already going on. Y'all had people lined up, and so the people that you saw on the segment, dude, they showed up on their own. I mean, we didn't pay them or nothing. They just wanted to help out because the food is so awesome, and these people are really awesome. So they just showed up on their own to come and help. Did we feed them? We fed them, right? Okay, yeah, we fed them. So that was kind of cool that they showed up. But when we first approached you, what did you think? That we were nuts, or what? Because
that's a great question.
Yeah.
No, we didn't think you were nuts, but my first question as a business owner is this good for the business?
Yeah.
And I didn't see a downside, and so I thought, let's go ahead and do this.
Yeah.
Because funny cat, and I enjoyed you. We had a great conversation.
Thank you.
And any exposure is good exposure.
Right.
In general.
Right.
And so I knew that we had been around long enough that people would be excited to help us out.
Right.
And so we said, yeah, let's do it. It's good for everybody.
Right. Well, I wanted to get one thing in before we're done. Can we get a close-up of his socks? I don't know, CJ, or can we get a close-up of his socks? They're hot dogs on his socks, okay? This man is a true wiener, okay? I mean, winner. I'm sorry, I meant to say winner, not wiener. Sorry about that. So now you got that. And what was the other thing?
Well, I wanted to give a shout out to the Sestone family, who provided these wonderful socks.
Nice.
Lots of people bring us gifts.
Yeah.
You saw the tchotchkes and things and stuff on top of the counter.
Yeah.
We're always open for gifts.
Nice.
Hot dog related gifts.
Right.
As you can see with the wide shot of the entire family, we are all sporting some lovely tie-dye.
Right.
Miss Jo and her daughter made us
Nice.
specifically so that we could look spectacular together. So,
Awesome.
Joe.
Awesome. Now, Joe, is that Joe a man or a woman?
That's a woman. As a matter of fact, it's the lovely young lady who enjoys receiving counseling from Mrs. Frank.
Oh, nice.
So she was actually there.
Nice. Well, actually, we wanted to talk to you, Joe, because I think that this tablecloth I have is very boring, and I don't think it does the show justice. So we wanted to talk to you to see if maybe we could get you to make us a tablecloth in a tie-dye, we could do tie-dye or we could do the Jamaican colors. I am open. I just think this is, it's nice. Don't get me wrong, silk, baby, silk. But it's nice and it's shiny. Look, shiny. Okay, so yeah, Joe, if you can help us, our number is 512-916-DBDG. So 512-916-3234. So if you can help us, that would be great. Do you guys want to say anything else? We've got about a minute and a half. Do you guys have anything else you want to say? Mr. Connor, Morgan, Hunter, Mom?
Thank you for having us.
Oh, well, you're welcome. You're welcome. Dude, I had a great time at the restaurant, and I got to ride my motorcycle there, so that was also cool. The weather's getting a little colder now, so bike weather's about to be over, which makes me very sad. But so what I think would be kind of cool is Mr. Connor. Well, first I want to say thank you so much for doing the dance for us. I know that you're going to get a lot of fan mail, people that are going to want you to come and do the hot dog dance. And what did you call it? The what? Okay, there you go. And I think it'd be kind of cool if you all just kind of stood up and took a bow to the audience out there and just say, "Come and see us." What do you think? All right, we got about 10 seconds. The whole family. Get closer together towards this table here if you can. There you go. And Viva Mexico. Say it. There you go. All right.
Morgan, what's your favorite?
Go ahead and take a bow. I'll take a bow with you.
Hi-ho, what do you know? The Big Daddy G Show. The Big Daddy G Show. The Big Daddy G Show. Hi-ho, what do you know? The Big Daddy G Show. The Big Daddy G Show. The Big Daddy G Show. Hi-ho, what do you know? The Big Daddy G Show. The Big Daddy G Show. The Big Daddy G Show.
Here's your daddy.